So I'm gonna change the halogen light bulb on this 2017 CR-V. So this is the low beam, so you can see it's yellow halogen, and this is the high beam. So I figured while I'm here, replace these two with LED bulbs. Same thing. Over here on the passenger side, so you can see it's yellow, and there's the high beam, low beam. All right. So after opening up your hood, so this is the driver's side, passenger side, there are the housings here. Go around here. Zoom in. So this, as you see here, this is the low beam. That is your low beam. And then this blue tab here, that is the high beam. Okay, so you just basically twist this counterclockwise. Same thing with this one, the low beam counterclockwise, and it will be passenger side. Let's see here. Here is the high beam. This, the high beam, and here is the low beam with this green tab. Again, just turn it counterclockwise, right? You'll see there's an arrow there that tells you to lock it back in. It's just a clockwise, right? And then the counterclockwise the other way. So all of these facing the front, counterclockwise to unlock, to remove, and then to replace, and to lock, turn it clockwise. All right. Okay, I'm gonna start off with this low beam because it's a little tight. You know, I do have small hands, but I'm supposed to try it with the left hand. First, I'm gonna try to take this tab off. So there's a button. You push down, push it at the same time. You push this clip down. There it is. Gotta see if I can zoom in. See that tab in the center there? That one will lift, watch. Let's see it. There it is. And then slide this down. Alright, there it is. It's been a while. Replace the might take a little bit of pressure because I left dirt and debris and all that stuff there. So this is the connection here. And now compare that with the new LED bulbs that I got there. So move that out. I'm just gonna turn it that way. So I'll turn this that way. Right? Might be, there it is. So now it's kind of perpendicular, almost. Just slide this out. Okay. And then zoom in. So this one here is the H11 by Philips. Okay, be careful not to touch the bulb itself. Okay, so if you want to look at the bottom of it, see how close they are, the pins. Okay, H11. So the kit that I bought is actually for both low and high. Okay, so I'm just gonna grab the light bulb, the LED light bulb that has those two pins close to each other. So these two are the same. See how close or far apart they are compared to the original. See side by side there. See it? There. In fact, let me Okay, see how far apart they are? Now, this should be the correct one that goes. There's the low beam. Right there. This is the other one. So for comparison purposes, let me do it this way. There it is. This looks like a good match, right? So this is the H11 LED, H11 LED, and this will be the high beam 9005, right? So let me go and take one of these. Be careful not to touch the LEDs. I'm just gonna put this one back in here, save this for later for emergency purposes. Anyway, so here it is. So now I'm just gonna replace it pretty much the same way. So I found it. So remember, when you put this in, you're gonna turn it clockwise, right? So these light bulbs are designed specifically so that way you don't mess it up, because if you have this oriented like so, horizontal rather than vertical or perpendicular, however you want to say it, right? Basically, if this is like an L shape, well, I wouldn't say L shape, like the whole unit, if it's like this, if you can see the LED, put it that way, facing up or down, that's wrong. These have to be like so. So you want the LEDs be facing left and right. Okay, the LEDs, you want it this way, facing left and right. Okay, all right, let's see if I can do this one hand, putting it back inside. Okay, and so it turns clockwise, and then it's locked. And then I'm just gonna take the connector, plug it in until it snaps, or you hear a click. You see that? See how it went in? So now that's good. I don't think we can see it there because it's a projector light. Okay. So that's that. Moving on to the high beam, same process. Pressing this tab here should release that top. There it is. Right. Use your thumb, push it down slightly until it loosens. Take that out. Turn this counterclockwise, clockwise. It's a little hard, but it will work. There you go. Okay. Now these have a little, there are tabs here. There we go. Again, don't touch the bulbs. So we'll bring this to your attention here. Okay. See the difference between these light bulbs here. So you have these three prongs. This will take it over. Here will probably be better. Gosh. Anyways, here we go. So you have three tabs. 12 o'clock. Then you did a 4 or 5 o'clock position, in the 7 or 8 o'clock position here, right? Well, 6, 7, so maybe 8 position, and the 4 o'clock, and at 12 o'clock. Compare that to the low beam, which also has a butt. It's a metal, right? And then you have this red rubber gasket here for sealant. Okay, so this is the low beam, and this is the high beam. So again, for comparison of the connectors, this is, I'll show you, try not to touch the bulb, but you see how far apart these connectors are. Mailman's here, so if I can, oh here, Jesus, making it all hard and stuff. See how that is. See how far apart the prongs, that's what I mean, the prongs or the pins are. This is the same thing. So with this, it's closer with the low beam. So you can see how close it is. See the difference, right? Okay. So again, same process. Do you want this light bulb to be vertical like this, not like this? Okay, like so. All right, let's see here. Go back in here. So again, with those tabs, same thing. He has those tabs: 12 o'clock, 4, and 8 o'clock. So we're just gonna push that in there. See if I can do this without. Okay. Come on. Trying to make sure these guys, when it turns, okay, then they have it upside down, of course. Push it in. All right, push it in. Sorry, my hoodie string is on the way, and then turn it clockwise. There, then it locks. All right, take this, take your pin, connect it until it clicks, zoom in, okay, and click. There you go. One side done. And just repeat the same process on the other side, and then turn on the light. All right. And there's the low beam. So you can see how it's vertical, right? So there's the low beam in LED on the driver's side, and there is the LED on the passenger side. And go flip the high beam, see how it looks. High beam. Let's see. The high beam is. And there's also the high beam. Same thing, you see how it's vertical, right? Driver's side, and here is the passenger side. Boom. Now I just gotta wipe this off so that will be better. Okay. There it is. Low beam, high beam. Low beam, high beam. There you go. And these are the old ones. Keep these. Well, I will keep them. So you can see right there, that's old. So yeah, maybe, but we'll just hold them on just for spare emergency purposes, just in case. But yeah, looking forward to see how these things perform at night. All right, there it is. Simple mod. All right, and there's the passenger, there's the high beam, and there's the low beam, the blue, and there we go. LEDs. Honda 2017 CR-V.